Well, Friday, the Clay County Prosecutor's Office announced charges in the North Kansas City High School shooting in February. The accused suspects are brothers, Michael and Lavondre Smallwood. They're charged with a range of felonies in connection to the shootout that injured two people as a basketball game ended. Those suspects were part of a story we actually did about a month ago. Reporter Leslie Dellisbohr focused on the Lyrik institution. It's an effort to help young people escape a life of violence. The Smallwood brothers, they were featured in the background in some of our video too. And today, Leslie following up with the executive director of the Lyrik institution about the group trying to combat youth violence, finding two of the group's students now charged with serious crimes.
When we talk about violence in Kansas City, this isn't a news article. It's not a data point. It's not a statistic. These are real people living real lives that are really trying to navigate and survive.
For Kyle Hollins, violence is more than just an issue impacting our city.
Violence is the voice of the
Unrest of those trying to survive.
Once you step into a violent ideation, you never come back out of it. You have to train your thought process to come out of it. We watch so many movies and we think that people wake up with these violent ideations, and that's not how criminality or violence works. It's progression into that.
Which Kyle says stems from trauma he tries to help teens at the Lyrik institution work through. That includes brothers Michael and Lavondre Smallwood, now facing charges in the shooting at North Kansas City High School.
These young boys have been in this program for over 9 months, going through this behavior modification, like big strides, big change. They come from some of the roughest beginnings. And we're not just talking about a rough beginning that happened when they were born. Like, it's generational. They come from a family of rough beginnings. So they still have to navigate, old issues, old beefs, old trauma. There's no therapist to have a conversation with the family of the people that have been shot. So that begets more trauma, and more trauma begets more violence.
Now Hollins has this to say to some who might question if the methods he brings to the table actually work.
It's a legit question, but it's only legit when you don't understand the process and what it takes to come up out of that criminal thought process.
Hollins says there is still hope for the two young men charged in the North Kansas City shooting.
We want them to come back home after this incident, with a renewed mindset to say, hey, I want to make better decisions, and there's people out here that want to help me make those decisions.
In Kansas City, Leslie Dellisbohr, KSHB 41 News.